Good morning, good morning. So happy Sunday, everybody. What you're looking at is my mining equipment. Well, parts of it. Like some of it's up there as well, but you know, so like, here's my dirt. This is what I gathered out of the mining area that I'm a member of in the Jackson County area. And this was in a dried out creek bed, and there was a rock that I just kind of knew, you know, see there's clay in this and stuff, and this clay really holds on to gold, right? You can really see, oh, there's a rock. So this stuff, these kind of rocks, these things are like everywhere in the mining areas, right? Like you can tell, like they're like everywhere, right? And then I'm gonna take you over here. Some more mining equipment. But these I pulled out of where I was mining at yesterday. You can see that this is like quartz, right? That was mined out of an actual mine, right? Chipped out and then set into a slurry pile or something, and then the winter melt drains off and then carries these slurry piles down into creeks and rivers and stuff, and they deposit into mining areas and rivers along the Rogue and Illinois and Graves Creek areas. But as you can see, like, I get all sorts of different kinds of chunky quartz and stuff, and then this like weird thing, you know, like I don't even know what this rock is, because I mean I see it but I never see it with quartz in it like that, you know, and so I just thought that that was kind of neat. And then this stuff looks like, it looks purple when it's wet, but you know, I imagine that this is where gemstones come from, you know, because quartz, you know, produces gold and, you know, all that stuff. And then as you can see all over my yard, you can literally see where I've been mining and panning everything, you know, with a garden hose. That's right, with a chewed up garden hose, a $50 garden hose that the beast dog decided to eat. Grr. It was a good hose too. Anyway, so yes, I've got my dog's cooling holes. They like to dig holes and then lay in them to keep cool while they're out here. They're not out here right now because they'll get in the way of me filming, because they'll be all around me, you know, and I'll have no choice but to love them. Anyway, but you can see right through here all the black sands. That's all the black sands and stuff that is now collecting underneath my bike. So there you go. And yes, I drink Gatorade like you wouldn't believe. Oh, a painted rock. How pretty. Okay, anyway, so I wanted to take you through this and pan some gold with you. So, what we're gonna do, I got my snuffer bottle there. It's kind of full of stuff too that I've gotten. I mean, you can't really see it unless, here, let me get you a full view here so that you can kind of see what's up here. Those are gemstones, by the way, that I've collected because, well, they're gemstones. And then the gold, I don't know that you can see it or not. Let me see if I can. You should be able to see. Oh, you see some of it fall out. Oh, there you go. There's some of it. But I'm gonna give you a full-on view pretty soon here of all the gold that I've got. You can kind of see it falling out there. there's quite a bit of flake and flour in there. I mean, you can kind of see it kind of speckled all up in that corner. But that's the snuffer. That's El Snuffo. The snuffalator. Snuffleopolator. Snuffle-later kiss. Snuffle-later kiss. I don't think I want to kill a later kiss. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take it. Good sure. Okay, so nobody's like freaking out about, oh Tommy, you're wasting water. There's people in India that have no water. Yes, I know, we'll be mindful, okay? I will fill up this bucket. In this bucket of water, I shall use to pan my dirt. I guess I should mention to you that I'm in no way affiliated with H&H Prospecting yet, or RPMA Prospecting yet, but I am a member of the Gold Prospectors Association of America. And so, this dirt that I'm panning out, it came from one of their claims. So, with no further ado, I bring you the water pan. That was just a root. Don't freak out. Tommy, you're losing your product. No, I'm not. And then I get in here. This is where I get my dirt therapy. Like, you don't even know. Like, smashing these little pieces of clay between your fingers and feeling it. Like, sometimes it's slimy, and so you're like, if you're a texture person, you know, you're gonna be like, ew, what's on my fingers? But, you know. Is that a worm? No, it's not a worm. It might be a worm, though. But, no. It's just clay. Some clay's slimy, some clay's not. Some clay feels like clay. Some clay feels like a snot booger or something. I don't know, like, you know, how your kid gets those snot bubbles that come out. You try to, like, wipe it away before it explodes all over you. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Not this. This doesn't feel like that. This actually feels like clay. It's gritty. It's gritty and hard. But I just kind of, you know, because that's the clay. That's the texture of clay. It's clay, you know? But nature likes to put its gold in there. It's gold. That's what I always think whenever I'm crushing one of those things. It's like, you know what? There's probably a chunk of gold encased in this. This is just its protective covering. Oh, hard chunk. Yeah, because like I said, there was a big giant rock sitting on top of this stuff, and I moved that rock like the beast I am. Went into beast mode and just moved it. well, I dug around it a little bit until I could get underneath of it, get my hand under there, rock it back and forth until I could actually move it, you know, and then drag that some bitch out of there. But, yeah, this is the process. Because I have to smash all this stuff down. Because I can't just stratify it. I have to get it all pressed down. You know, because this is yard mining. It's not like, you know, I've got my sluice set up out here. I mean, I have set up my sluice out here, but it uses a lot of water, and I don't really like doing that, you know, because I feel like somebody's going to be like, hey, you're wasting water. Anyway, yeah. So, I will stratify that a little bit. And pour. And then you see that now it's slurry. Grab my bucket here. Oh, water. Yeah, what do you expect? I'm one-arming this. Trying to keep you guys in the know. More pieces. I'm just making sure that all my pieces are smashed down here, because the more I smash them down, this, I don't lose anything. I got a whole method. I've never filmed myself doing this, but, you know, I got a method. This is called stratifying. That's how you get everything all slurried up. Basically, you're just trying to loosen up all the product, so that all the dirt and stuff, so that, see all that stuff that floats up, like, that's the stuff that you get rid of, because, like, you really want to get to a point where you can see into your water, you know, and while it has the junk in it, the junk will cloud up your water. See how we get a little bit more clarity each time, because we're getting all that junk out of there. And then I'll just pick off these rocks, wash them off in my bucket so as not to lose anything that may be on them. I really do have a method. Like, I don't waste anything. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, every last one of these rocks out here, I have literally washed off every single one of them. Like, every single little one of these has been washed off. You can see, like, all of it. I'm obsessed with this, guys. I don't know what it is. I actually was more like, I don't know. I had a dream, like one of those go to hell dreams, and then when I woke up, I just wanted to be a different person. And since that day, I've just strived to be better, because the dream wasn't so much about going to hell as of why I was in hell, my allegiances, and how, I wasn't aligned right, and, like, I just had things, in my heart and mind that it shouldn't have been there, and so, like, just doing my best to get me right, and so that's where I'm at. So this mining thing, right, I'm digging, I'm exerting a lot of physical energy, moving rocks and stuff like that. So most of my frustrations, my angers of the day are kind of quelled, doing the physicals of, moving stuff and physical working, like, and when I'm not doing it is when I have problems, internal battles. And so I figured the more I keep busy doing this mining thing, like, look, got a bunch of black sands. The more I keep busy doing the mining thing, the better off I'll be. Oh, splashy, splashy. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna get in here and I'll pull off some of these top rocks. Because sometimes these rocks will pull your gold out. And it's probably just the way that I do things, I don't know. I'm kind of meticulous about this, like, I like things to be done the right way and not the hard way. I know that this requires more, work, but ultimately I get a better end result when I put in the effort. And I think that's how it is with everything in life. The more effort you put in, the more you'll be satisfied with the results. Of anything. I mean, you can't just, it's, when it comes to anything, really, our country, or anything, I don't want to get into talking politics while I'm doing this, because what a bummer, but, like, it can be really molded into anything, really, that you're doing in your life, it's just, yeah. Get that. You gotta get value out of something, and you gotta see things for what they are instead of what they're perceived to be. Oh yeah, by the way, like, I was doing this wrong for like the longest time, and then I had somebody show me, how to pan the right way. So, like, you're gonna see me use a technique that you may not see a lot of miners use. So just know that my way is the best way. It's not really my way, it's just a way that other miners and prospectors have figured out how to do it that makes their way the best way. Do you see anything yet? I do. Do you see it? Do you see it shining? There it is. There's a chunky. There's one chunky monkey. see it? Caught up with the gemstones. Look at all those beautiful gemstones in there, guys. Like, that's just beautiful. Right? See all the flake. The flakes. You ain't seen nothing yet. Right now you might though. I'm gonna try to balance my phone right here on my knees. That way I can show this to you better. Hand this back. Starting to reveal a little bit of shiny on there, as you can see up here in this corner. We got some shiny chunkies. And for this part, you're gonna think I'm a nut, but just watch. I become very, 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 very efficient at this, guys. I am literally a master at this. So, watch. Watch my method of madness. That's all the stuff that I've already pulled out, right? So then I go back here, I fill just this corner, I get it up, I make sure that none of my things floated up by tapping the water. You gotta tap all your stuff back down, because little chunks of gold will float, while the little tiny flour flakes, they will float once they dry. It's weird, but whatever. You know, the gems float too. We just pack it into that corner again, and then we go ahead and we just back it out like this. Pull down everything rather than swirl, because when you swirl you lose stuff. You lose a lot when you swirl. Like, you're literally throwing gold back for the next guy. Literally. Oh, here buddy, I saved you some. Okay, so what we got out of that scoop was one little chunky. My one little chunky monkey. You see it? Oh, well, when the camera decides to focus. Alright, focus, focus here. Focus, focus. Oh yeah, there it is. One little shiny. So now, this is what we're going to do with that shiny. We're going to come back over here. Turn off the water. Going to bring the shiny up the steps. The shiny there. Grab the snuffer. Now, I'm not sure, but there's a little shiny piece right there. I'm not sure what it is, but there has been platinum found in this mine that I'm at. So if there's a case of that being platinum, then I will take it. Squirt some back in so we don't lose anything. And now we aim for the shiny. Come on, camera. Ooh. I had to get some suction on that. It's a little bit heavy. Haha. And the rest is all history. And that's a successful panning. Thanks for watching.